All right, this one should only take me a few minutes, and I will show you how to completely destroy your YouTube channel. Why the f would I want to do that? Well, that's a very understandable reaction. You see, you don't. Yeah, so I kind of made a big oopsie like at the beginning of the year and deleted a bunch of videos and kind of just had a big like quarter life crisis and just completely changed my mind on what I wanted to kind of do and the approach I wanted to take on YouTube. And I had a lot of videos that I put out in 2024 at the beginning of that year where I was shooting videos outside in my local area, going to different parks and different spots in nature and stuff like that, and just shooting like videography tutorials. And those kind of things did very well. I also gave a little bit of insights into like my YouTube analytics, and I had a bunch of videos that were like between 5 and 10K views. But then my business kind of took a big shift, whereas at first I was trying to do videography for businesses and make them little short ads and stuff for restaurants and put things together like that. And I shifted everything over to being like a remote editing style kind of YouTuber content creation vibe that I have going on now. ProjectDWeb3.com, check it out, baby. So once I made that shift in my business, I kind of wanted my YouTube channel to reflect the same thing. That way it could sort of in the future act as a backbone for the business, bringing in clients and stuff like that, and being a huge funnel to kind of supply the business with work. And yeah, I'll be completely transparent. That was the original intention of why I want to start this YouTube channel. That's still a huge goal of mine, is get this YouTube channel to a point where it supports my business and it can actually bring in customers and bring in people that are interested in the services that I'm offering. As you guys can tell by what I make my videos about, I'm very educated on all this YouTuber content creation side of things, and long form videos is kind of my personal specialty, although we have people on the team working with short form and all that kind of stuff as well. But I'm not here to get off topic or turn this into a sales pitch, and that's exactly what I want to explain to you guys. You know, it's okay to start a channel if your goal is to kind of have it be a financial gain for your business and stuff like that, but don't ever shove or force your products or services down people's throats. You have to be creative and crafty in a way with the way you kind of embed your pitching into your YouTube videos. You don't want to make the video all about, you know, what your service is and breaking down why your business is the best and why your services are better than everybody else's. Now, does that serve well on your website in like your service listing page where you have all your pricing and stuff, to have a little video that maybe explains the service or shows like a testimonial from a customer? Yes, obviously those things are great to have on your website, but on YouTube for content creation, for the sake of growing your channel and your personal brand, it's not going to get you anywhere. So I do my best to educate people and teach people all the things that I've learned along my journey of doing what I'm doing. And I know there's other people that are trying to kind of do the same thing and follow in my footsteps. So hopefully I can provide some insight. And that's exactly why you should never make the mistake of deleting videos on your channel. Or another way of phrasing that would be, don't change your niche. Do not change what kind of videos you're making and who you're making them for. I got myself to 1,000 subscribers doing those videography tutorials, like outside in nature, kind of organic feeling videos. And they were fun to make, but they just took way too much time that I did not have. And this allows me to provide a format to you guys to educate you guys on something that's still similar to that, but just a little bit more focused on the computer, on the entrepreneurial side of things, on the digital skill set side of things, rather than just videography tutorials. But because I did that after I already had 1,000 loyal subscribers, you know, eagerly waiting my next videography video, they never got it. All of a sudden I just deleted a bunch of stuff and my whole thing kind of switched up and changed, and I was reskinning and kind of rebranding things over and over again for like 2 months straight. And eventually, finally, I landed on, you know, what I'm doing now. And this format is not going to change. This channel is going to stay exactly what you're seeing until, you know, until the end of fucking time.
That's right, motherfuckers. I'm gonna be doing this shit till I die.
Honestly, that wouldn't be so bad. I phrased it like that. It sounds like all dystopian and weird, but if you think about it, it's a pretty good fucking life. I get to just go around and, you know, live where I want and work from my computer and just make videos about what I'm doing within my business or what I've learned throughout the course of my life. I'm sure once I get one channel to really get up there to the hundreds of Ks or 50K subscribers, 100K subscribers, once I can get there, I know I can repeat it and rinse and repeat and do it again. And then hopefully that will open up time and resources for me to kind of just explore the world and create more like creative documentary kind of short film style videos, and find a way to put that medium out there as well. Because that's when things get fun. You know, if I can deliver like these educational kind of storytelling style videos, but I can do it rather than sitting at a desk, but like actually going out with my camera into the world and like shooting creative visuals and putting together like this film project, that is really where like I think my passion lies. That's the form of art I want to put out to express myself. So I don't want to keep you guys too long or ramble for longer than I have to about stuff that does not really pertain to the topic of the video, but what I'm trying to get at here is you are really going to screw yourself if you delete your content or you change your niche. If you build an audience of 1,000 people and then you just completely pivot and 180 on them, obviously your videos are not going to get views anymore. You're going to have to overcome this brick wall that you literally just like built yourself within your own path, within your own way. You've constructed your own obstacle for no reason. Now, should I have just maybe started a new channel and taken this idea? Maybe. But then, you know, the other videos would have just sat there and I kind of would have abandoned them. Maybe they could have just garnered views over time. You know, maybe in 10 years from now, maybe they all would have had millions of views. And even though I didn't continue doing that channel, I just kind of left it, whatever. That could have still been lucrative. That could have still been beneficial. And why did I screw myself out of that opportunity? I don't know. So please, I mean, this is a quick one. I really don't have much to say other than that, but just do not make that mistake. It is so crucial. It's probably the biggest thing you can do to just completely halt the momentum that you've built. But I'm hoping with some consistency after, you know, keeping these thumbnails consistent, keeping my style consistent, and delivering the same value over and over again. I think now the videos that I have are so much better quality than they were just like 2-3 months ago. And then the other videos on my channel, you guys can see if you check it out and hit the subscribe button. Please do that because, you know, I'm busting my fucking ass over here. But the videos on my channel that have like the other thumbnails that aren't these black grid thumbnails with my face on the side of them, like look like they're pictures from real life, all of those thumbnails, those are videos that I recorded from 2024, like I was saying. A few of those videos, like there's one of them, how to get cinematic shots anywhere or something like that. That video originally had like 4,000 views and I took it down and then I re-uploaded it. That video is from like a year and a half ago. So that's what I'm talking about. Even re-uploading the same video, now having those 1,000 subscribers already locked in, well, I didn't even capture them again. The algorithm didn't even allow me to upload it a second time and regain that same success I had the first time. Like the original is always going to be locked in and set in stone as the original, I guess. And if you delete it, it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to just re-upload it months later and find that same success that it had before. I know a lot of us have like OCD, like myself, and that's the reason why I do these things a lot of the time, because I just want everything to be like so perfect and aesthetically like cohesive, and everything needs to look a certain way, and all my videos need to be held to a certain standard of a certain quality and stuff like that. But I'm just getting in my own way when I do that stuff most of the time. Just if you make something and you put it out there and you were proud of it at one point, right? It's not something that completely like, I don't know, maybe if you make something and your whole moral spectrum changes and now you're completely appalled with that worldview that you had when you made that video, go ahead and delete it, I guess. But unless it's really that extreme, there's no goddamn reason to delete your stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Click here and watch my last video and learn how to avoid becoming General Grievous when AI comes to your front door and tries to replace all that you know and love.